Hey there, sunshine. How are you? Let's do this. Okay, being a hot mess mama, a hot mess grandma, a hot mess auntie, a hot mess anything actually is kind of crazy. It's very attractive online. It's very, very attractive. Oh, hi, baby.
I'll be back.
Oh, thank you. That's not sweet. Okay. Damn, I love that, man. Okay, let's hop right back to this because if we're thinking about having a hot mess of a life, and some people think that that's not very attractive, that's not very productive, that's just not a way to build a business. And I just want to let you know that you, by being raw and real and relatable and letting sometimes that hot mess shine, you're actually going to build a better business, okay? It is all about you finding a way, discovering your path along building your network marketing business, that you're doing the do, despite of, the dog running around in the background, your husband is coming home from a round of golf, you're doing the do, you're including the kids, you're doing the do. And that's very attractive, okay? So it shows that despite of you having a hot mess of a life, or your hair being all wild, or the dogs barking, the kids crying, it shows people that it's still achievable. It's believable. Being perfect, being Barbie doll, always done up, just so you know, I'm wearing fuzzy pants, I'm wearing flannel pants, I'm only half dressed today, okay? Definitely have the COVID Zoom going on where I'm only half-ass dressed. I got my fuzzy socks on, okay? I'm half dressed. But we're doing the do. We're showing people that in despite of this crazy world going on, we're getting it done. We're somehow getting it done. And I have 3 big significant tips so you can feel better doing the do. And you guys who know me best, my name is Roxanne Lynch. I live way over here in beautiful British Columbia, Canada, in a small town called Scotch Creek. And this is what I love to do, okay? I have Wi-Fi. I am happy camper, okay? So we have to think about being in the hot mess, in working our businesses in the moment, okay? That's what we absolutely love about this industry, is that we can build a business around our life instead of, our life around a business. For women that are trying to get out of the cubicle, for women that are just trying to, escape the 9 and 5 or drop their second, or like me, I had 3 jobs at one time trying to make ends meet. I know what it's like to have no time at all. But in despite of all that, I knew something had to change, and it began with me. And like I said, I got 3 tips for you. So in despite of the hot mess that's going on, I want you to remember, here's a bonus tip, here's a rock star tip for you. Include your kids, include your dog, include your husband in what you're doing when it comes to showing up on social media, okay? Because you know what stops scrolls, okay? What stops scrolls is 3 things. Kids, babies, stinking cute. Puppies, cats, adorable. Loving husbands, adoration, physical displays of affection, that is going to have people stop the scroll. So include them in your hot mess life, okay? Push away the perfection, okay? It's not possible, and you're going to drive yourself crazy, and it's not necessarily, you can actually be pushing some people away from inquiring what you do, the products, the services, who you serve, how you help. You're actually going to push away some people because they're not going to think that they can be that perfect person, okay? So, and I'm serious. I have my fuzzy socks on right now. So people can connect with the imperfect. We connect deeply with the flawed, the broken, the damaged, we connect deeply with the underdogs. So in despite of all this going on, find a way to show up, okay? Because there is joy and pursuit and so much pleasure in that adventure. Okay, so let's do my 3 tips I have for you guys today. Keep this short and sweet and powerful. Let's get this done. So discovering and knowing within building your network marketing business, whether you're part of my most amazing team within social retail, we've had to discover and have that pursuit of discipline and balance, okay? Because discipline is the bridge of where you are right now and where you want to be. Discipline is about saying what you're going to do long after the mood has said, I really don't feel like it right now, okay? Discipline is, maybe having that ability to get up in the morning and put your running shoes on, even if you had a late night snuggled with your baby on the couch, having an extra glass of wine, watching the second movie on Netflix. It's getting up out of bed, tying up your running shoes, and hitting the path for your 3 miles anyway. So find a way. There was a really good book, I think it was called by Jeff Olson, called The Slight Edge. And it's about that compound effect of doing the do, that's going to create your success. Okay. It's those foundationals that are, the do, right? So it's like, okay, we're going to go to the family barbecue, but I have some work to do. So we're going to be fashionably late. Okay. Maybe, I will have a snack at home and we're just going to be there for the socialization afterwards. Maybe I'm not going to pick berries all day long. I'm going to pick a time when I can, and then I'm going to do some other things. Sometimes we have to say no to some things in part so we can say yes to the great that is coming back into our lives in a little bit. So be attentive to compromises, be attentive to balance and having some discipline, and recognizing there has to be something in your day that lights you up, that gets you excited, that keeps you inspired, okay? I love my team chats. Okay, I love them because they keep me inspired. They keep me connected, and they allow me to do what I do best, okay? And which is add more bliss, building a network marketing business online with less stress, okay? So that is tip number 1. Grit. Okay, this one I think is absolutely beautiful. It's like that John Wayne thing. And you guys know that I'm a country girl. Okay, I really am. I was the woman who actually used to I rode my pony to the school bus stop. Okay, I am cowgirl. I am country. And I love that aspect. I have such amazing stories of grit that I didn't even know was called grit back then. So grit is this ability to have resolve and to have courage, and it's a belief in yourself and of what you're doing despite of what other people might be saying, okay? Because believe you me, people are going to tell you you can't. People are going to poke fun at your dreams. People are going to be meanie heads. But we need to remember to look at those people with love and extra compassion, because they're stating a belief and fact that is within themselves. It's an internal belief that they think that this can't be possible. They think and believe these things, and that belief has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them, because they've told themselves something and they've now believed that something, and it's just too much of a hurdle. It's too much for them to try to break through and actually see possible, that it could be probable to do something different, okay? So they're in their cubby hole. Don't allow, their thoughts, their opinions to poke fun at your dream, okay? So sometimes it's better to work in silence, to work with tenacity, courage, and grit, and get it done, because that true grit is gonna crush the doubt. And it's going to quiet the naysayers, or at least they're not going to be talking about it in front of you. And that's all we need to do. It's like we just need to focus on our lane and understand that not everyone, they have their own worries, concerns, and fears in the world, and they have nothing to do with your dreams, okay? Failing, okay? I know it seems kind of a weird word to say, but it's like when we fail, we have this ability to actually fail forward. Okay, I remember my dad, he would say, Roxanne, if you fall down and you're on your knees, take a moment of breath and prayer and gratitude that you have the ability to get up again, okay? Because there's no such thing as true success, and great joy is actually going through some suck and struggle, okay? So it's about celebrating and learning from our failures and using those lessons, those learnings from failing of what worked, what didn't work. Have that pocket of fall reflection. Fall is a fabulous time to step back and reflect what's working, what's not working, what's serving, what's not serving. Maybe it's time to do some release exercises so you can push away the distractions and understand that there's some lessons here. Okay, there's some lessons, and fall is a beautiful time of catalyst of change and reflection and empowerment. So learn from it, laugh with it, So therefore it becomes a wisdom, okay? Pains and problems and trials and tribulations over time become wisdoms that we get to share forward. Enough time has passed that the pain has flowed away a little bit, and now we can see it from almost an external eye and have a deeper insight. Does that make some sense? Because I know that I personally have had so many failures along the way. I mean, social retail is actually my fourth or my fifth online adventure of trying to make a business model work for me. But what I had to discover is that I got to learn all what I didn't. All my failures taught me what I didn't want in a business model. I know it seems kind of crazy, but it did. Network marketing, other companies, other businesses taught me what I didn't want. I didn't want parties, okay? Way before COVID, I know I didn't want parties. I didn't want to try to book parties. I didn't want to pack up the Jeep and go to parties. I didn't want to buy product to go to the parties. I didn't want to try to book like other events from the parties. I didn't want markets. I didn't want vendor events anymore. Did that. Same thing, bought thousands of dollars worth of inventory, spent thousands of dollars booking vendor events and going to markets. I didn't want that anymore. I didn't want the sip and sees. I didn't want the no-shows. I love people. People inspire me every single day. And I didn't want to be part of a business that expected people to show up when life went sideways, okay? I didn't want to have to buy samples. I didn't want to mail samples. I love 100% online. I love the high touch and the connections and the community, but I had to experience the failures of other business models to discover what I really loved about this industry best, which is sisterhood, which is tribe, discovering there's something out there for everybody, okay? So understand that we have to embrace and trust that the universe is sometimes working in our favor, even when we think that they're not. So these failures, these struggles, this suck is on our porch, on our doorstep to teach us a few things and to prepare us for the next. So finding a way to I guess handle those failures, to be on our knees and to be filled with grace and allow them to teach us something, and seek to understand the lesson, seek to apply the learning so we can do better, be better in this hot mess of this world that we're living in every single day. Okay, so those are kind of my crazy ideas I've had for today. It's been a wild and wonderful week so far. I'm just so thankful that you guys popped in, said hello. I appreciate your good company. So if you got some goodness, send this to your favorite Facebook community. Tag in a girl that needs some empowerment and some inspiration and some enlightenment today so they can show up. Okay, so we can help add a little bit of light and love into their world so they can have a bigger and better business. And of course, as always, if you don't know what the heck social retail is, we should definitely have a conversation. This is not your mom and pop thing, where sometimes network marketing done different can be a very, very beautiful thing, and you deserve to be in the know, okay? Mwah. I love you, sisters, and I'll talk to you soon on the sunny side of life. Bye, guys.